Well, it might not be enough to solve the drought problems here in the Golden State, but it sure is coming down pretty good here in Oakland, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the Oakland Raiders. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Darnold on first down. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Darnold. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. Now, keep in mind, they did have 3 interceptions last week. Couldn't quite come up with a first-quarter pick that time.
But they had to like what they saw in terms of reacting when the ball is thrown. We had
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Patriots take over. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
61, matchbox, lights. Hey, Charlie. Yep. Motion to backfield. Motion to the backfield. Yo, rip that.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Williams to throw on 3rd down. Got his man. That's Harry. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 24-yard line.
60 outlaw.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Elliott. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And down to the 7-yard line. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounce it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
2nd and 11. Stepping up, he's going to, and he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. It's their quarterback. His 9th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And he'll give it here to his running back. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's got this way down inside of New England's 10-yard line. A big play that time for the Raiders. 46 yards. Darnold from the gun. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Foster Moreau, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Down. 60 or. On the arm. Show it. Show it. Hey, team 6. Team 6. Go. Shoot.
Now Williams on first down. Looking for Harry. He airs it out. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Williams now throwing again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Williams. He's going to go into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. Room here to run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, and the Raiders have taken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Here's Elliott. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Williams. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Williams going to throw again. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And he's going to have this down deep into Oakland territory. A big play there for New England. And even 50 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Braxton Berrios, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Darnold now to throw. It's complete to Fuller. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Joey Bosa in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Darnold completes it. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really...
And Darnold, he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
But that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determine that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. So what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. So a little more space to operate now. 1st and 10 from right around the 12. They keep on the ground with Elliott. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Here's Williams to throw on second down. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. With the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking for hit. This is caught at the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Berrios, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. And he'll complete this one to Berrios. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They come out here in the eye. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is now 21-14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Off of play action, Darnold. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This fielded at the 2. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Raiders Myers pick it up. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
From the 17, Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. On first down, Darnold eluding the pressure right. And he's going to... Darnold, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, or they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And, you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
Now, a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Was hoping to make a play there on the return with his speed. Instead, he makes a play for the other side.
Yeah, and how many times have we heard coaches say, you know, sometimes it's not really about those X's and O's we draw up. It's about those Jimmies and Joes. And when you have a punt returner, he's one of those Jimmies and Joes, one of the best athletes. He's unable to make the play that they were seeking, though.
Elliott on first down to get this back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Second and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cleveland Farrell. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball gets super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On 1st and 10, Darnold. He completes it to Stewart. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. That one good for 33 in the first. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Sam Darnold scoring on the 2-yard keeper as his guys are back within a single score. And maybe that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
Running back, fullback, heck, jet sweeps nowadays. Before you even get to thinking about the quarterback might actually keep it.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Now Williams looking to throw on 2nd down. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 23 yards the pickup there. This quarterback now hitting on 2/3 of his passes. 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. Back now in the East Bay. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football.
He's coming. Double up, double up. Chopper.
To throw on 2nd down. Williams dancing to his left. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47. They'll run it here. This is James White. Credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
New England on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Williams now operating from the gun, being chased out left. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically. But it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway. And now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the fourth. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Maurice Hurst able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
Right there.
Back to throw. Williams. Got a man open. That's Harry. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. So 1st and goal. 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Looking to throw. Williams. The quick slant caught. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Raiders pick it up. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. 20. 10. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. So following the fumble recovery, here's Darnold. And this is caught. And they've got the lead here in the 4th. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Push him back. Push him back.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The throw over the middle taken in. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw. Williams. Catch is made by Harry. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. On second down, they'll run with White. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. The Raiders call on a nickel set here for third down.
Hey, Haywood. Ready?
Williams from the gun, he'll throw. And able to connect with Barrios. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 28. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
Go now. 50, plant. Hey, box drop.
Here's Williams throwing on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Pilot, 64, weak. He's checking crack. Check 24. Spot. Go.
On 3rd down, a run from White. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball on the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
So on now comes the kicker. It's Jason Myers. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. And it's off the left upright. Oh, my goodness. Heartache. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be really aggressive, you do throw the Hail Mary and see if you can get something downfield.
What would you do?
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely I take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
Let's see if they are in line with Charles Davis. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to.
Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Joey Bosa in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Darnold. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. 3rd and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And able to complete it to Moreau. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. Darnold going to lead the offense up 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. To throw is Darnold, and that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Keeping the aggression going on defense in overtime here, a first down blitz.
You know you can get burned on it big time if they pick it up, but in this situation, they brought the blitz, put some pressure on the QB, and he wasn't able to complete a pass downfield.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now it's Darnold. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Here's Darnold. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure of the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
54, right there, 54 Mike.
Now a first throw here in overtime. And that time almost intercepted. That would have changed things here in overtime, but instead 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Looking to throw. Williams. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Go! 8 read. Hey, Charlie! Shoot!
Now Williams from the gun on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. Charles, any chance they go for it here?
I think that there's a chance. They have to consider it because of the way they played offense in this game. I mean, look at the scoreboard. Look at the points that they've put up. They feel confident that they can keep it going. But the risk is, and the downside is, you don't get it here, you've set up your opponent in really good field position.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. Williams now throwing on 4th down. Flush to his right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Cleveland Farrell and the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. They'll run on 1st down. Bass. The corner, Stephon Gilmore, on the stop. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bass, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And it's pandemonium in the black hole as the silver and black have won it. Well, we thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
So for the Raiders, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for New England, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Let's send it down to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis for the call.
All right, Coach, we start this challenge in the fourth quarter, and only 1 minute is left on the clock. You're down 7. You've got the ball on your own 15-yard line. 1st and 10. The Eagles on 1st and 10. They're ready to roll. To throw is Manning. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. And that'll just about do it for us in this one.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
All right, Coach, thanks as always. We pick up this challenge in the 4th quarter with over 3 minutes left in the game. It's all tied at 17. You've got the ball on your side of the field, and it's 1st and 10. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And one more time. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 68 yards on the ground.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Oh, and now he bowls him over. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. On 2nd down, this is Jackson. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, here's Bo. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And that sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Watch twins. Watch twins.
They run with Jackson out of the gun. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just... And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10.
No. Hey, 66.
They run on 1st down with Jackson. The quick feet by Jackson. And now running right through it. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
And they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. On 2nd down, it's Jackson. The quick feet by Jackson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle 1st down. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Jackson. He takes it to the 15, a nice display of power. That gives him a nice pickup. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I love the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. To finish this out, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Coach will jump into this challenge in the 4th quarter with over 5 minutes left in regulation. It's all tied up at 20. You're backed up near your own goal line as we get set here, 1st and 10. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time, but it's going to be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... He's got him in, complete. He's at the 30, 10, touchdown, Philadelphia. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Thanks, Coach. This challenge begins in the 4th quarter with less than 1 minute remaining. You're down a field goal. You've got the ball all the way down to your opponent's 15. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, thanks, Coach. We pick up this challenge in the 1st quarter with 5 minutes left on the clock. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You've got possession in your own territory. 1st and 10. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Thanks, Coach. This challenge begins in the fourth quarter with less than 1 minute remaining. You're trailing by 4. You've got the ball on your side of the field, and it's 1st and 10. That's caught at the 25. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
There you have it.
Hey, everybody, it's the Coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Coach, this challenge begins in quarter number 4 with less than 4 minutes showing on the clock. You're only down 3 points. You've got possession in your own territory as we get set here 1st and 10. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, 63 yards. And now they have taken a fourth quarter lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like...
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. But he's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that.
And this is caught. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Vick to the air again. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
The Coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
It's an old-school battle in the Keystone State of Pennsylvania. The Eagles and the Steelers are underway. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. Football going back to the Eagles. And, Charles, this Eagles team and the Cowboys, what an interesting NFC East race this turned out to be this season. A lot of people thought it would be these two teams neck and neck. Well, they were right, but and this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Larry Fitzgerald, 62 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. And we can break that scoring drive down pretty easily. One play, long touchdown pass into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Pittsburgh's offense trots back out. Charles, this is a team beginning of the year. You think back, they started 1-4, and it's a string of 15 consecutive non-losing seasons. We thought that was going to be snapped. Turns out it won't be snapped. It'll go to 16 consecutive seasons without. Look at the big man rumble. The 40, 30, past the 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Vance McDonald, 75 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Gets past one man. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35, but make it the 40-yard line.
But that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Now the big play pushes them all the way out to the 40 now for first down. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Here's Michael Vick. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. It's caught at the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thanks, Coach. We jump into this challenge in the first quarter with 4 minutes to go. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia! And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
All right, thanks, Coach. We pick up this challenge in the first quarter with 5 minutes left on the clock. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You've got the ball on your side of the field, and it's 1st and 10. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll run here with Bo. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. Touchdown, Philadelphia! Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, The Coach. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, thanks, Coach. We pick up this challenge in the first quarter with 5 minutes left on the clock. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You've got possession in your own territory as we get set here, 1st and 10. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. They'll run on 1st down. Jackson, and they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first. First down. The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. They've got it 1st and goal at the 7. Vic readies to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Terrell Owens, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now here's Vic. Forced out to his left. And the Eagles are in for 6. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Thank you, Coach. This challenge starts in the 4th quarter with just 30 seconds remaining. You have a 3-point lead. You've got possession at midfield. 1st and 10. Got a man. It's Randy Moss. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Let's send it down to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis for the call.
All right, thanks, Coach. We pick up this challenge in the first quarter with 5 minutes left on the clock. You're ahead by just a field goal. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line, and it's first down. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Philadelphia. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Coach, here's where we pick up this challenge in the second quarter with 5 minutes left. You're trailing by 4. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. First and short. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we put Baltimore number 1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next. And
he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. To finish this out, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're all even at 6, but your opponent has it down to your 5-yard line. As we get set here, first and goal, they hand off to their big tight end, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Second and goal from the 6 this time. Now Bell. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select to replay the challenge and be sure. They come up with one running back. That's Bell. First red zone opportunity now for the Jets. They've got it first and goal at the 6. They'll get the football here. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Okay, so you won't be going undefeated. First red zone opportunity now for the Jets. They've got it first and goal at the 6. Now Bell. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Second and goal from inside the 5. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Defense may be thinking pass. They come out in the nickel on third and goal.
Check 26, check 26.
Here's Darnold. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Brandon Graham. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up fourth down. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Well, there you have it, another challenge and another victory.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Coach, we start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25, and it's first and 10.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
They go play action. Cousins. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Malcolm Jenkins, the strong safety, swoops in for the sack. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker.
Quick strip, the ball's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're leading by 6 points. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. As we get set here, 1st and 10. They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. It's caught. This is White. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Brady gives this to White. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just one time. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. They go right back to White here on 1st down. White's got a 1st down and more. And finally, he goes out of bounds right at the 35-yard line. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. 1st down, here's White. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. The dump-off gets him only 1, and now you're looking at a 3rd down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To throw, it's Brady. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Orlando Scandrick. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. The Patriot offense set to go as they've got it 1st and 10. Brady now on 1st down. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Coach, we start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You've got the ball on your side of the field. It's 4th and 10. And Sanders now to return. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, The Coach. Let's send it down to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis for the call.
Thank you, Coach. We start this challenge off in quarter number 3 with over 4 minutes left. You're up by 2 scores. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. As we get set here, 4th and 10. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, The Coach. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Thanks, Coach. We pick up this challenge in the 4th quarter with 5 minutes left. You're leading, but your opponent has driven down to your 25. 1st and long. From the gun, here's Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brandon Graham applied the heat off the edge.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Draw play, Cousins to Cook. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Right here. Tight left. 4 down.
3rd and long for Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. He just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge.
The Coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And we are underway from Indianapolis. It's a short kick taken near the 18. fighting down past the 45. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, Philadelphia. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. To finish this out, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Coach, we begin this challenge in the first quarter with over 3 minutes remaining. You're up 21 points. Your opponent has the ball on their side of the field, and it's 2nd and 10. Throwing on 2nd down. Brady, and it's hauled in by Ben Watson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. On first down, Brady. Thomas has got it. Complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll run with Lane, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs or putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage. So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Hey, everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Coach, for this challenge, we start off in the fourth quarter with over 4 minutes to go. You're up by 2 scores. Your opponent has possession on their own 30-yard line. 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a play fake. Carr. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try a lower. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun now for Carr. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you...
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this.
So here comes the trusty, battle-tested Adam Vinatieri for a big kick. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this one is right down Broadway. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Hello, and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the coach. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, thanks, Coach. This challenge begins in the first quarter with 2 minutes left on the clock. You have a 3-point lead. Your opponent has the ball right at midfield, and it's 1st and 10. And the Bengals offense set and ready to roll here on 1st and 10. From midfield here, Dalton. He's got Green. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. The 20. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. Nicely done.